Hey, Gemini, let's go ahead and get a timeless reading for you. What do we have for our Gemini's never-ending story? Does it ever end? Does it ever end? Number 37, it's going to. It's going to have to. Somebody here is going to have to do something different. If you want it to end, if you want things to be different, you have to do different things, okay? So number 37, it just feels like no matter what, no matter how hard you try, everything just continues to just be the same story, same old song and dance. Is it a song and dance you keep telling yourself? It says self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. Today, know that none of this is actually true. Oh, sorry, I already read that. Maybe you needed to hear that again. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. It's the story I feel like you just keep telling yourself, or it's like the story everybody else keeps telling. It's almost like, God, you know, this never-ending story, it's enough is enough. Like I said, if you want change, you're going to have to do different things, okay? We got to stop telling ourselves that same story. Spirit, please show me Gemini. What do we got? Ooh, we got the bull, we got the wind chimes. So do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude, and wind chimes, peace and harmony. What else do we have here? We got two cards, protection from a powerful friend, and control your anger or you will be sorry. All right. So, you know, listen, no matter what is being said, it's like you're just going to have to control how you react. You know, it's not actually it's almost like you have to take a detached approach. And I know that that can be really tough sometimes when people are talking shit and they're coming at you. But you're going to have to find peace in all of it and just be like, you know, really, it's like a mirror. It's a mirror of where they're at. It's a mirror of what they're doing. And I feel like, you know, time has run out. You know, we can't keep chasing after other people. And I do feel like there is protection from a friend, but you're going to have to like say, I'm not backing down from any of this. Like you can say whatever the fuck you want. It's almost like people want you in like 6 feet under. They'd rather have you in a hole, sad and crying and dying inside, you know, just to make themselves feel better. What Spirit is saying is, you know what? Don't give them that. Don't even give them that. You have protection from outside forces. There's protection from people all around you. Let other people, you know, come to, you know, whatever conclusion. You can't change everybody, okay, Gemini? You just can't change them. And maybe this is somebody feeling this way about you too. So Spirit, what do we got here? You know what? We could have somebody here. I got year of the dog. And even though it's a bull, I'm getting year of the ox, okay? That might be relevant to you. Wind chimes could also be important, but I do feel like there's a storm that has been going on inside of you. And I feel like for a lot of you Geminis, you could just feel at a loss. But I do feel like at the end of the day, you do have protection. Even if it's not here on this earthly plane, it might be from your higher ups, your ancestors. You know, I always say, you know, be careful who you fuck with because you never know whose ancestors are watching. Spirit, please show me Gemini. What is the most important? Yeah, 9 of Wands. Ooh, yeah. So, and it shows right underneath this bull. It says, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. This person's battle mourn. Like they've got a bandage on their head and they're trying to protect everything that they've worked so hard for, but they continue to persevere. And that's what this is saying is no matter what opposition that you have come into alignment with, continue to feel hope, continue to, stay optimistic, to continue to have faith in your dreams, continue to fight another day, regardless of whatever the fuck is going on, outside of yourself. Don't attach, just be like an observer to all of it and don't take it on, and I know that's easier said than done. I mean, I had somebody come at me the other day, a family member of mine, and I was just completely blown away, scratching my head like, really? Wow. Okay, like this is the never-ending story of all the shit. Are you kidding me? And so I just had to go, you know what? You do what you got to do, but I'm going to continue moving forward. I'm not backing down. I just have other things that I need to focus my energy on. And so maybe that's advice for you too. Spirit, please show me Gemini. What messages do we have for our Geminis? We've got the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there are certain people, places, and things that you're just going to have to let go of, okay? The Four of Pentacles is usually about holding on. Four of Pentacles in the reverse is saying, you know what? It's time to let go. Let go and let God, let go of this story. Let go of whatever it is. Like, it's not making you happy. People hold on to their story, like it's almost like they wear the victimhood like a badge of honor. Like, well, I went through all this stuff. It's like, for me, I use it as a teaching moment. I use it to say, okay, this is what I experienced, but this is what I went through or what I did to get out of it. And that'll piss a lot of people off. What the fuck do you mean you got out of it? You're supposed to still be sitting in it with me because I said so, because I'm still telling that story, so you should be too. Fuck that. Like I said, you know what? Let your actions speak louder than what other people have to say, okay? Let go of those people. Let go of those, those things. Just let go. Let go and let God. Spirit, what do we have for Gemini? What messages do we have? Yeah, Three of Swords. Whew, that was a painful ending. But you know what? I almost feel like this is protection. It's almost like God's protection. There needed to be an ending in all of this. And I feel like this was destined to happen. Like this could involve 3 people, 4 people. We do have 3, 4, and 9 here. So those numbers could be of importance. And what do we got here? We've got the Death card. Yeah, this was a painful ending. Very painful ending. Bottom of the deck, but you know what? There is a new opportunity. A new day dawns in the background, okay? It's like, there's an opportunity for a brand new path. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to have to block certain individuals because it's like no matter what you do, they're going to keep coming at you, right? They've got, wands coming at you. And this person, is victorious because they're standing their ground. And I feel like whoever this is standing a higher ground and standing up against adversity and saying, you know what? There's new opportunities for me in my life. And if this, I can't continue, like I said, with this cycle. And even though this is a very painful ending, I feel like it's really what's necessary in order for this to, end. Somebody has to end it, and maybe it has to be you, or maybe it has to be the person that you're dealing with, because let go and let God. If something is meant to be later on, there will be a new opportunity, but I feel like this all has to happen in order for you to embrace whatever this is. And that's all it is. It's a small token of hey, here's what's to come. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles, it's something that we can build upon, for our future. And unfortunately, it's going to cost us something from our past. And I feel like, at the end of the day, this is protection. It's God's protection because God is giving you, see that offer? God is giving you something of a new offer, okay? Spirit, please show me for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? All right, we got a couple of cards out for our Geminis. What we got here, guys? Yeah, we're diving to new depths. Number 2, there is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what you are feeling about your current situation. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're feeling, there's a lot of grief here. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of pain. But also, again, the spirits, like I just heard them say, but did you die? That's all part of life, and it sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's almost like some of us feel like why the fuck are we even here? Like, why the fuck are we even doing this? But it's to learn these lessons. One of the hardest things is to incarnate on this earth, but what lessons are we learning? It's like we're born to die. Like, we have the death card here, right? It's almost like, are we born to suffer and then die? No, that's not what we're here for. We're here for forgiveness. We're here for, unconditional love. It's like, at the end of the day, people fucking suck. But you know what? I forgive them. I forgive myself for all my trespasses and other people's trespasses towards me. Like, okay, it happened, whatever. Like, now move the fuck on. If you didn't like what happened, grow from it, suck it up, buttercup, pull up your big girl or big boy panties and keep fucking moving. You can beg all you want for death not to come, but death is here, whether that's physical death, the death of an actual relationship, or whatever. And it can be a very painful situation when we have to let go of the people that we love the most. There's heartache here. There's sadness here. There's regret here. There's pain here. But I feel like, you know what? You weathered all the storms. You weathered every one of the storms that have come here to break you. Okay, and then the next card out we have, number 44, Unexplained Wonder. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. So you know what? It's like through all of this sadness, regret, pain, hurt, there is a blessing in all of this. And it's almost like, even if somebody passed away, there could have very well been a very painful ending. But I feel like, if somebody did pass away, I feel like it's because they made a better guide than they did a human. And this person is going back to learn their lessons. And I do feel as though this person will incarnate again. I think that unfortunately, the story doesn't end where they check out. That's the fucked up part about life too, is the fact that if you don't learn all the lessons and you die before, you are able to clear that karma, unfortunately, it will be a never-ending story. You will have to come back and relearn the lesson. The only saving grace is the fact that you'll have those in your Akashic records, so that you'll have kind of like the cheat sheet already ingrained within your DNA in order for you to get back to this point so that hopefully you make a different decision next time. So I feel like the number 2 or the number 44, we have 13, we have 3, we have 4, and we have 9. So we have 444 here that could be of importance. We also have 1 and the number 37. So whatever those messages mean for you, maybe you're seeing them repeating. And if so, go look them up, spiritual meaning of, and you can get those answers. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. Check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads under The Footsteps to Peace and Peace Unhinged Tarot. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much, and we will chat again soon. Take care.